Live. Okay, so today, 9, 19, 18, right? So it says find the sum or difference, right? So we're just adding. Okay, now here's the key, watch. Don't make this mistake. See the plus sign? Don't go, this times this, this times this, this times this. We're just adding. See the plus sign? Now you look on 4, there's no plus sign, right? It's times, which means you got to do the big multiply thing. Okay, see the difference? Plus, just add them. This is easy. No plus sign, we got to do the big multiply thing. Okay, so let's do it. Number 1, easy. So combine negative 4x squared with another x squared makes a negative 5x squared, right? We're going to put these two together. Negative 4x squared, negative 1x squared, okay. Negative 5x squared. We'll put the x's together, negative 6x and a positive 7x makes a positive 1x, right? And 18 and 8 makes a positive 26. That's it, right? Easy. Thumbs up. Agree with that? Now I'm not going to do a lot of these because I think you guys pretty much get this. Number 2, the problem with 2, yeah, I'm going to bring the negative through. I've got a negative here. I do not want to mess up with double negatives, right? I mean, subtract a negative, subtract negative. So what I'm going to do is make sure I don't make a mistake, is I bring my negative through. I do that first. So I'd have a positive x squared. I'd have a minus 24x and a positive 63, okay? That's the trick I do. So I don't make mistakes on the double negatives, okay? So then I have a 6x squared minus 12x plus 48. And then I can just combine terms. So the first thing I did, to make sure I didn't mess up on my double negatives, I just brought the negative through, okay? Don't like messing up with double negatives. So now, 6x squared and another x squared makes a 7x squared. Negative 12x, negative 24x makes a negative 36x. And 48 and 63, what's that? 101. Thank you. 101. So 101? Yeah.
60 plus 40 is 100, and then 8 plus 3 is...
Oh, but it carries 1, so it's 100, 111. It's 111. We got to carry 111. Sorry. Thank you, Emma. 111. Okay. All right, now we can skip 3 because 3 is the same stuff, just bigger, right? Okay. Now you're ready for 4. All right. Here comes the work. So we're gonna multiply. So when we multiply, we add exponents. So when we multiply, we're going to add exponents. When we multiply, we add exponents. Go. So here we go. X to the 4th times 3x to the 2nd makes a 3x to the 6th. Then I have to take the x to the 4th to the negative 6x. X to the 4th times a negative 6x makes a negative 6x to the 5th. Then I've got to take the x to the 4th times a negative 1, which makes a negative 1x to the 4th. This is a big problem. It's like a no fun problem. Now, I'm going to use a different color too so I can show it. Okay. Now I'm going to take and multiply the negative 10. Watch. Times this, and this. Okay? So negative 10 times x squared makes a negative 30 x to the 5th. Now I'm going to put that right here. I'm going to get negative 30 x to the 4th, right? So I'm going to put the negative 30 x to the 4th there. I like to line them up. If they're the same, I like to line them up, okay? And then negative 10 and the negative 6 makes a positive 60 x to the 3rd. Negative 10 and negative 1 is going to make a positive 10x squared. So I like to line up the ones that are the same. So when I add, I just add straight down, right? Okay, now we're going to take the 25 times all 3 of these. So I get a 75x squared, and I'll put that right there, okay? I'll go plus 75x squared, okay? And then I'll get a negative 150x and then I'll get a negative 25. Now, we can only put the ones that are the same together. What a mess, but this is our answer. It's a really ugly answer, right? You guys agree? But the answer really is just a 3x to the 6th, because I brought that down, right? Because that's the only one. Minus a 6x to the 5th. Brought that one down because they're the same. These make a negative 31 x to the 4th. There's only this one, so I bring it down, plus a 60x to the 3rd. I'm going to add these two, plus 85x squared. I'll bring down the negative 150x and the negative 25. Wow, that is really one ugly answer, right? You guys agree? But that's it totally multiplied through, okay? All right. Now,
that answer has a great personality.
yeah. I do want to do number 5. I'm running out of room to do number 5, but I'll do number 5 on a separate sheet of paper, okay? And then we're going to talk about Pascal's triangle, okay? All right, so real quick. Here's number 5. I'm just going to do 5 on a separate sheet of paper. I've got my 2x and negative 3, 6 minus x times 4 minus 5x. Okay, now, as an example, watch this example. Okay. If I had, you watching? Okay, you guys watching? I know you are. So, you ready? If I had,
I'll let you look good with you.
are you ready? Of course you are. Watch. If I had 3 times 2 times 5, right? You can multiply these two, 6, then 5, right? You guys get that? Or I can multiply these two together, 10. And that's kind of, I'm going to kind of do that. I'm going to do these two first, go 10. And then I'll multiply the 3, okay? So when I do these, I'm going to ignore this one first and just FOIL that, okay? All right, let me show you. So let's, we got to multiply twice. So I'm going to ignore this. And what I'm going to do is just my 6 minus x times my 4 minus 5x. And I'm going to ignore the first one, okay? I'm going to multiply it through later. Okay, so I'm just going to go this times this, 24, this times this, minus 30x. Negative x times 4 is a negative 4x. Negative x times a negative 5x and positive 5x squared, right? And then tidy things up. 24 minus 34x plus 5x squared, right? And now, that's been done completely, right? So let's bring down 2x minus 3. Okay, so now let's bring this one down. Okay? And now we've got to just do the same thing. I might rewrite this. You guys mind if I rewrite this? Or it doesn't matter to you? I like it rewritten. I like it 5x squared minus 34x plus 24. It's just going to be easier for me to multiply it, right? There, I just rewrote that one. You don't have to rewrite it. For me, it's just easier. Okay, so then, here we go. Ready? 2x times this one, and this one, okay? 2x times this one, and this one. So 2x times a 5x squared is a 10x cubed, right? 2x times a negative 34x is a negative 68x squared, okay? And then 2x times a negative 24 is a positive 48x, okay? We're almost done with this one. We really are. Now, we're also going to have to go the negative 3 times all 3 of these. Negative 15 x squared. Let's line them up. Put the x squareds with the x squareds, right? Positive, let's see, what is that? 672. Positive 72x. And then finally, I think that's 72 also, right? Minus 72. Okay, we're almost done with this big ugly thing. 10x cubed. Minus, let's see, 13, carry the 1, 83x squared, plus that makes 10, 820x minus 72. Okay, how's that? So far so good, right? Yuck. Okay, I'm going to stop recording.
Okay.
Pause it.